I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Like, is any of this for real? Or not? You and I, there's a new
Alright, it feels so good to be back. Gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanek127. Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I got some Torchlight 1 gameplay for you guys. Obviously, because you know it's a Torchlight Frontiers video, and the only version of this I can play on console is Torchlight 1 via Xbox One and 360 backwards compatibility. So I hope you all enjoy that gameplay. I do want to say I hope all you guys had a great Thanksgiving, wonderful holiday. I hope you all were safe for Black Friday. I do apologize for the channel slack, because I was taking some time off for the holiday, and then as soon as I got home, internet things were a little bit rocky, so I was just like, and we all know how that goes. When it comes to gaming, internet is required for pretty much everything, unless it's single player games that don't need no updates. But you know, we got a ton of those nowadays. But anyway, guys, like I said, enjoy the gameplay in the background. And a lot of people were asking me for this video when I was making a lot more Torchlight content. Just so you guys know, the Torchlight content isn't on the back burner or anything. I just slowed down a bit because I personally feel like, from the way the developers and the Torchlight team have been talking, I feel like the console version is still a while away. Because from the way they were talking in Discord, it kind of sounds like the console version is coming after the PC version, and the PC version is just now in alpha. They had one of the first alpha tests, and from what I've heard, there's been a lot of positive feedback and people are enjoying the game, so that's a really good sign. I'm personally am really excited for it, but you know, I just don't want to get everyone so hyped like the game is, you know, around the corner, because I don't know if this is going to be an early 2019 title or not. We just have to wait and see what they say. But anyway, on to the topic of today's video. So about 2 weeks ago, and I'm sorry I'm kind of late to the party, they made a post on the Torchlight website about their free-to-play philosophy. And I'm going to leave a link to this post down in the description below in case you want to read this for yourselves and go through anything. And I'm going to warn you guys now, this is going to be a bit of a long one because there's a lot that they talk about here, a lot we got to scroll through and discuss. So sit back, relax, grab your popcorn, and let's get ready to chat. But anyway, the article goes to say, announcing our free-to-play philosophy for Torchlight Frontiers. Please read the blog about our thoughts and values as we embark on this journey together. Well, that's a good sign so far. At least, you know, as they say, embark on this journey together. That clearly indicates that they're taking our feedback, so that's a good thing. Hello, people of Torchlight. The time has come for us to discuss the topic of our monetization plans for Torchlight Frontiers. This is a sensitive topic, so we thought we'd let you know our thoughts and values as we embark on this journey together in the coming months. We'll be rolling out various forms of private and public tests, from closed alpha all the way to open beta testing. During much of that time, we'll be live with our monetization plans, and our hope is that we can craft a system with your input that preserves the spirit of Torchlight and facilitates a long, continuing development process from the gang here at Extra Games. Okay, so they're already saying with our input, meaning we can give feedback and craft this. And another thing, guys, any opinions, anything I'm feeling, anything, you know, said in this here is obviously subject to change. You know, they're just giving their philosophy. So anything said in this is not set in stone and can easily be changed in the snap of a finger. The game's still in development. So don't go, if there's anything, you know, that we're not too crazy about in here, don't go crazy. Just a heads up, guys. But they go to say, our community is the most important thing to us, and your happiness is critical to our success. However, continuing development on our awesome world requires revenue, so we are crafting a system that we believe preserves and enhances the goals we have for our game. We are, however, going in this with our eyes wide open, and we are willing and able to change if whatever we are doing isn't working. We are well aware of what has not worked with other games in the market, but also understand that every game is unique, and what works in one game may not work in another. We are also painfully aware of the abusive payment schemes some have tried, including those that exploit gambling mechanics, and at Extra Games, we reject such approaches. With that said, here are a few of our core values. Okay, so that's a good thing. Gambling mechanics, I'm going to assume that they're talking about things like loot boxes, and if that means no loot boxes, yay. That's a big turn on for an MMO, because a lot of these free-to-play MMOs, even some of the ones I enjoy a whole lot, love to use loot boxes, and I have no idea I have no idea why. It's like nobody notices that, you know, Path of Exile is one of the most successful multiplayer RPG MMO hybrids out there, and does strictly cosmetic stuff. I don't get it. But anyway, it says, we believe that the free-to-play model gives the widest possible audience access to Torchlight Frontiers. We will be building the game with that approach to start, with the hope that it provides the ability to grow and expand our game for years to come. If it doesn't, we will change course. We believe item sales should enhance your enjoyment of the game. We believe the best items to sell are the ones that you want to buy but do not need to buy. We believe that you should earn your gameplay rewards through adventuring and killing monsters. Beautiful! However, we understand that some people's time is constrained by real-life responsibilities, so within reason, we will allow for limited acceleration of various mechanics, like gold, luck, etc. Now, personally, increased gold and I guess luck, that could make some people mad if, you know, other people got higher drop rates than you, but things like gold and like XP potions and crap like that, well, there's no technical leveling in Torchlight Frontiers, so I guess XP potions wouldn't really have to be a concern. But things like gold and stuff like that, it doesn't really bother me. And there's mechanics in games that, you know, let you earn like double gold, double this, double that, all the time. So I don't think that's really too much of an issue. You guys let me know in the comments, but that's just my personal opinion. It says, whenever possible, we think these powers should be shareable with your friends, and will still require that you earn your loot through adventuring. Okay, cool. So if you have this buff on, anyone else, let's say if, you know, if it was like a buff or a potion that gave you like extra gold earnings or something, everyone in your party, I guess, would earn it too. That doesn't sound too bad. We believe that normal gear, like your armor and primary weapons, should be attainable only by adventuring and finding them. Perfect. That said, we may sell some special items like specific relic weapons. If we do, we will always strive for there to be a reasonable way to obtain or craft them through normal gameplay. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that I don't agree with. Because giving somebody the option to just buy a weapon that someone else could craft or grind for, I personally think that's just gonna piss off a lot of people. Like, personally, as you guys know, they sell a lot of legendary weapons in the game Skyforge, and you guys know that I play Skyforge a lot here on this channel, and that's really not smiled upon. And names like relic weapons and artifact weapons and stuff like that usually entail to like end game kind of items. So I don't think that personally is a good idea. Now, if they sold like a potion in the market that gave you a boost to your crafting so you could make it a bit faster, I guess that would be okay. But I don't know. I think selling the weapons flat out, I think that would be I don't think that would go too well. I think that would make a lot of people angry. It says, we seek to have fun with cosmetic items like the decor for your fort. These will span the spectrum from things to buy to things that can drop from monsters to things you can craft. These items have no gameplay impact, so they are entirely optional for you, but they are fun. Now, to my opinion, with their market, they should focus a lot on that stuff. Like, everything you can buy for your fort, throw all that right into the in-game market to sell for however much. Because those kind of things people don't mind buying. They buy it all the time in games like Final Fantasy XIV, Terra, anything, you know, with player housing and stuff like that. Hell, even Path of Exile. It goes to say, we reject pay to win for one thing. There is no specific winning in Torchlight Frontiers. Okay. I see where they're going with this. We want you to be who and what you want to be in our world. We know that killing a boss and finding that cool rare item is immensely satisfying, but buying that same item from a store or auction house is less so. We have no plans to gate content from you. There will be no premium areas where paying players can play but non-players cannot, thank God. The world of Torchlight Frontiers is open and fair, and we value our non-paying players and paying players alike. You are all valued members of our community. Alright, that's a good thing. They're saying here that, you know, they want to make things fair for the people that, you know, have all the time in the world and for the people that don't have all the time in the world. I think they're just gonna they're gonna have to communicate with players a lot and see what they what works and doesn't work for action RPG style MMOs. Now I know the way this game is gonna work is a lot different than traditional MMOs, so there will be some things in this game they can probably get away with that you most likely can't in a traditional MMORPG, but I still think, because the MMO community is just very sensitive of this pay-to-win topic, and that's why I hate making videos on this subject. I just think they got to tread very carefully, especially as a new studio. So it goes to say, these are our guiding principles that drive our monetization plans. We are prepared to adjust and tweak them as necessary, and your input is vital to this effort. We know we cannot please everyone, and sometimes the market doesn't always please us, but together we can make this a success. We cannot wait to start our public testing with you to both show you the world we are in the process of creating and to work with you to chart the course of the future. We are starting this process early in development, so at first we are going to be a bit rough. It's going to be a bit rough. We will fill in the spaces and steer the development according to our data and creative minds of both our amazing staff and your expert input. In the end, we need to make you happy, and that fuels our every effort. May the world of Torchlight live on for many years to come. Now, honestly, I love their mindset here. I love how they're thinking. I love how they're looking for community input. A few of the examples they gave in their little article here kind of scare me a bit, but I think honestly that once we see how some of this stuff works and how they plan on doing it, maybe some of it won't sound bad. The only thing I personally read in there that I did not like was selling of the relic weapons on the market. If they personally just avoid doing that one thing and go with a lot of their other philosophies they made in that article, I personally think they'll be a-okay and they'll be just fine. Me personally, now that just depends. That's just me, guys. Remember, you guys are free to post your opinions and feel whatever. Me personally, I don't, things like XP boosters, gold boosters, things that can help you earn like more of an in-game currency at a time for a certain amount of period. Like let's say you buy a potion that gives you double gold for an hour. I don't care about stuff like that. Stuff like that doesn't bother me. It's when you can just flat out pay to make your character stronger that bothers me. And we all know there are people who, who have all the time in the world and tons of money that will just abuse those systems and make it, difficult for other players. And we know, there's people like that out there. Just, it's just the reality of things. And I think that's the kind of thing that Ectra needs to really be careful about so those systems aren't abused. So that's why I personally am saying this whole selling relic weapon things, I know I've been really stuck on that one in this video, should be avoided. That's the only one I really see in there that bothers me. But anyway, guys, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Y'all enjoyed this video? Smash that thumbs up button for me. And I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's your boy, Tnek127. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Till next time, peace out. Take care.